Hello everybody, this is Baron the Bear, and this is going to be a video about the mobile game Empire of Night. This is and currently in the beta. They're having their second beta right now. It's going to end, I think, July 10th. Most likely they probably will have a beta 3. This is just going to be a basic review of the beta as its current state of the game. I wanted to show you the publishing company that's making this game is called Bozzy Games. I've never heard of them. As you can see in the Play Store, as you look, you can see there's 5 different games that they're currently in early access. Okay, I don't see any of their games listed as actually finished. So what this tells me is this is a new publishing company. Most likely, it's probably developers from other games moving it to other games to create some new game. I'm not really sure where this publishing company is based off. My guess, it's probably a Chinese-based company. So right off the bat there, as far as since they're all in early access, I am skeptical about things still. I can't recommend when the game does fully launch. I will have some strategies if you are looking at, spending in these certain types of kingdom city builder type of games. I will have some videos at that time once the game is fully launched to give you some guides on how you should spend if you are willing. So make sure you hit like and subscribe for future content. I am going to probably come out with some tutorials for the game when it does come out. What I do recommend for the time being, if you want to just see what the game's like, go ahead, download it, and play it. Their shop is closed right now, so you can't purchase anything right now. So that is a good sign, at least, that that they are showing that they're not trying to get people's money in the beginning of the game, developing it. So that is one good sign. Infinite Conquer, it does have some unique twists in that game, and they did mention some things that they weren't going to be selling resources or speed ups in packs that you could buy at the shop. Now, does that mean that you won't be able to spend and buy gems and then spend gems inside the game for speed ups and resources? You probably will be able to, but as far as packs for that game, they're not going to do that. Whether they're going to do that with Empire of Night, I'm not really sure. It's all going to depend once the game is fully launched. Like any of these city builders, they're all heavily geared on spending. So that's not going to be anything different. It's just the model of these type of games. But you can, if you have experience playing these games, you can choose really wisely and spend just a little bit of money and still get far in the game, or you can be totally free to play. It's up to the players, really. But that's why I want to cover this game, and when it does launch, I'm going to give out tutorial guides and give some videos out to help people avoid them making mistakes and spending too much they don't have to or whatnot, just to give people some idea and help them get a budget if they wanted to spend in this game. Anyway, we're in the game, and I really like the look of the game. The theme is based on like vampires and werewolves. It's got a gothic theme to the game, so if you're in that goth type of style of a game, this could be a game you would like to play. I do like the way it looks. It's not too cartoonish, and that put me off in a lot of the other games I've played in the past. But I really like the look of the game. I'll show you the map. Click over at the very bottom right. And here's the map. It's really fluid for the most part. It moves everything. Nothing is laggy about the map itself. There is only one server, I think, at the moment because it's still in beta. So they're trying to work out a lot of the kinks. There are some bugs, but I think nothing major. The events is what I really like about the game. I think they're doing a good job making sure there's the event calendar, shows everything, all kinds of events. There is a 7-day new player event. It's really well designed, I think. I think they're on to something here. Another thing I really like about this game is it does have a day and night cycle. Okay, it says night falls in 10 minutes. And as day boost, you get a troop defense is increased by 5%. Okay, human commanders get 5% troop defense at night. I think the vampires and werewolves get somewhat of an attack boost at night. So I find that really interesting that they're using a day and night cycle in this game with boost for certain units. Now, there's another unique thing about this game is I haven't played any other game like this that does this, but they're doing like a rock paper scissors combat where you can't use. They have infantry, archers, and cavalry. Now, most of these typical of these type of games is you can use all those troops in a march. What they're doing is you can only use archers or cavalry and infantry. Only one of those troop types per march. Okay, so and each type of troops has a benefit attacking another one and a disadvantage. So basically, it's all going to depend on what your enemy's using. And in order to switch your troops, which I thought was a little confusing, but I know they're working on things. They are going to work on changing some of the training. One thing I thought was odd when I first started to do the training was, as you can see here, the different ranks. You got militia, warrior, sergeant, guard, royal light. Most likely they might change these names because I think they're finding that some players are getting confused by the word. I think it's infantry. These here have nothing to do with the troop type. This is only the tiers, okay? In order to change your troop type, you have to go to the training grounds and actually change cards, okay? You get, and each three of the troop types have different cards depending on your city hall level, and you can unlock them. Basically, this is like the gotcha part of the game, one of the aspects, where you get these, and then you can actually pick from your items. I haven't been using too many items. I just been trying the game out. Let's see others. Here's the random card chest. This is a choice card chest. Normal, this is the basic. And here is the choice card chest, advance. So you get to pick, like for the advance, you get to pick the advance cards, what you want. I had 30, so I could pick 30 of any of the types of the cards that the Vampire Cadet, Glorious Cadet, or the Shaman, okay. Now those names might change too. We'll see how the next beta goes. One last thing I want to point out to keep the video short, I will put a link for their Discord in the pinned comments in this video, so if you want to check out their Discord and talk to some of the players, I am there as well. Since it is in the early stages of development, it would be a great time to get involved into the game and just to see if you would like to play it when it does when it does fully launch, and just learn the basics. Some things will change, but it's just a good chance to get involved in the game early off and see. And the great thing about this, nobody can spend any money right now, so you don't have to worry about spending too much money. The game has been on this server has been out for a couple weeks, so you will be behind, but you could still learn the game. Once they are done with this beta, the next beta will probably start, and then you'll have a fresh chance to start when everyone else starts with no money involved. So that could be fun to some people who just want that competitive edge, just to start a game with no money involved. Well, anyway, this is Baron the Bear, and I will make probably another video on drop rates for the actual heroes of the game, and I will probably make a video for pools in the game to see what kind of what you can get from the pools in the game. Anyway, this is Baron the Bear, and talk to you guys later.